afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about a word called time. So it's nothing like, it's not something which is digital or something which is shown inside the watch. Rather than a moment, I was connected with God and I am connected with God. The moment God appeared in front of me through others, the moment God given me the strength to decide, the moment someone loved me, the moment someone take care of me, the moment someone spent time with me, the moment someone motivated me, the moment someone gives courage and always say, I am with you. A short story. 2019, December time, I'm just spending time for the Christmas Eve. I was alone in Singapore. My family is in India. So I invited my brother's family to spend time with us during the Christmas and New Year time. Parallelly, I also had something like a shoulder pain and like a back pain, which is like troubling me for last 2 years. And I went to all the doctors and everybody asked me to go to the physio, and I just went to multiple doctors for my shoulder pain, and nothing got relieved. And I can't even stand, I can't even walk, and I used to get a nerve pinch all the time. I couldn't even walk for 10 feet. Right? Every night I used to pray to God and keep asking Him, can you please help me to relieve me from this pain? Every night I used to pray, and it was happening, and it was continuously happening. And it is like 1 week before Christmas. My parents, my family is to come here, and my wife is also traveling. She's also in India. So the same night I was praying, and I was on the other side, like I don't know how to manage when they are here during the Christmas time. How am I going to manage them? Because with all this pain, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even stand. How am I going to take? And the same night, I was praying to God, asking, give me the strength or release me from this pain. Okay. So I just prayed and like went to sleep. It's December 16th, 2019. Right? Suddenly had a very deep, very trouble, neck pain and shoulder pain. I couldn't even stand up. And somehow I just stood up, and I was sitting in the sofa and in my living room, and I don't know what to do, and I was just praying, God, I don't know what to do and what's my next step. Then somehow I got courage. I just dressed up and I just went down, and I was just, but I couldn't even speak, and I was less breathless, and had like a very big shoulder pain, neck pain. All the pains were pinching me all the way. So I couldn't even know what's going to happen. And I just went down, catching the lift, and went down and just waiting for the taxi, right? And even asking the passerby to help me to catch a cab for me, but he never helped me. And somehow I managed to catch a cab, and I just got inside the cab, and I just told the cab driver, Mount Elizabeth, Orchard. That's 3 words I just mentioned him, and he just, driver asked me, what's wrong with you? Then I told him I got some discomfort. I'm breathless, and I get some shoulder pain, and feel like chest discomfort also. That's what my full focus was on my shoulder problem. That's what it is. And here I just realized a message, right? So who I just caught up, right? The taxi driver. He just never even asked me what is doing, and he just realized my situation, and he was just driving the car very smoothly and not even applying the brake. And he just all the way went to the Mount Elizabeth Orchard, and looking at my condition, I couldn't even speak. I just ran inside, got a wheelchair, and just asked me, and just hold his hand and say, brother, don't worry, everything will be all right. That's the word he mentioned. And immediately the nurse came, and then they just took an ECG, and they found out something abnormal. And they called the cardiologist. Cardiologist came, and he saw something wrong with you. Maybe you have to get admitted in the ICU. Then I was in the ICU. I just was thinking that should be my shoulder pain, and these guys were just want me to stay. But anyway, just in a protected environment in the ICU, just when I pressed the button, the nurse was coming inside, and that's how I just sleeping. The next day morning, the doctor came and said, you had a heart attack last night, so you had to go for next step. Like we had to do an angio, and we had to think what's the next step will be. Then I was literally shocked. I was in the room. There's no one inside. My wife is in India. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what else I'm going to convey to them. It's not a good message, right? Anyway, I called my brother who's in US and asked him what I could do. Yeah, I go for it. Then next minute I went and I did angio. They did angio, and they just found out I had like 3 arteries, right? It's like 95% block. Then they said that you have no choice. You have to be going for an open heart surgery, bypass that has to be done. There's no other choice. Then I just closed my eyes and I was thinking, what is going to be next step? What am I going to do now? I just, my family is running in front of me, everybody, right? Whoever I see, whoever the person standing next to me, I see my daughter, my wife. Their eyes were just coming and they were not here with me. And what message I'm going to convey to them? That's what is it. That's what was keep telling me. Then I went back to the room and then said, what am I going to do? Then I called my friends. And then I don't know who is the person who just came to me and said, he also had a bypass. I never seen him before. And he said, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Then I was sitting inside the room and everybody else were keep working for me. And then they brought a doctor who's a surgeon, like highly professional surgeon, and brought him. And within like 1 or 2 hours, they just decided everything. Like tomorrow is the operation. Around 1:30 is going to be the operation, and everything's set. Then I was a bit confident, but family is not with me and nobody is there, and I was just inside the room, and I don't know what and I was just thinking what is going to happen. That's the only thing which is going on in my mind. And luckily, the operation next day went, and my family came, and my operation went successfully, and everything was done perfectly well, and was everything. I'm all right next day. So I had all these days, last 2 years, I keep praying, and I was praying to God and asking Him, please relieve me from these things. So the same night I was having this pain and went to God. So I was reading a message, right? Reading a Gospels message, which was too close to me in Tamil. Matthew 24:42. விழிப்பாயிருங்கள் எனில் உங்கள் ஆண்டவர் எந்த நாளில் வருவார் என உங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. That's the message I got conveyed. And also God always comes to us during the night time like a thief. And He takes care of me. And for my case, it happened for real. He came in the same night. And He, as a cab driver, He just drove the car smoothly. And he took me to the right place and giving me courage that I'll be all right in the face of the cab driver. That's what has happened to me. And the operation went successful and everything's same. And I got discharged and things were going on fine. And this time COVID came in, and that made me a bit of like I was in a room sitting inside the home and I couldn't even bear anything. And that came to put me a situation into a panic attack. So that's a fear. Like anything I see, it's a bit of fear. I couldn't even look at people. Like even if nobody's at home, I couldn't stay at home. And I got some kind of more palpitations and more of fear. Right. So that is the way. That's the time when I was like, I couldn't even sit inside room. If my wife is not there, I just go out, and like every night is like sleeplessness for me, and I couldn't even bear. Or if I lie down, I start getting pain, and kind of like I then started these kind of things got demotivating me, and I couldn't even bear those kind of things. It's called a panic attack, and people are asking me, go to a psychologist, go meet him. All kind of things, message keep coming in, and I started losing confidence day by day. Right, that's the thing which has happened, and I couldn't even know what's going to be my next thing. So I was just thinking, God saved me from the biggest threat I had in my life. Now I'm undergoing this syndrome. What I'm going to do now? So that's the time God again came to me in the presence of three people. Three people who are here in the room with me. They came to me and helped me to come out of this situation. And that's what has happened. So God came in presence of Suresh, Bobby, and Bhavani. Three people were my pillars, and I see God in them. And their every word they messaged me, it's like a courageousness, right? Every word they told me, and it's like that motivated me, and that made me to get close to God. So till then, I was not reading Bible. When I'm a Catholic, for example, I'm not even reading Bible. I was just I don't know what to do. I know where to start. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. That is where I was like, every day, I was just like, every day I meet them, I just speak to them, and they told me to read Bible and get connected with God. That's what happened. So every time they just given their own time. Like it's very difficult to get anyone's love or their time, because they also got other priority to do. But these three people just spare time with me anytime. They spoke about God and brought God close to me in life. That helped me to get out of this panic attack, and I started getting motivated, and I started thinking, like, what am I doing now, right? So they used to tell me, now God is with you, and God has given you the second life, and God has brought you for a reason. That's the message they always convey to me, and that's made me to think differently and come out of that situation, right? So Suresh used to tell me, read Isaiah 41:10. அஞ்சாதே, நான் உன்னுடன் இருக்கிறேன். கலங்காதே, நான் உன் கடவுள். நான் உனக்கு வலிமை அளிப்பேன், உதவி செய்வேன். என் நீதியின் வலக்கரத்தால் உன்னை தாங்குவேன். This is a message, right? Whenever I just fell down, this is a message I used to read, and that gave me courage all the time. I am here to say thank you for Pastor Suresh, Pastor Bobby, and Pastor Bhavani for appearing to me in front of me and getting close to God, connecting to God. And today I'm standing very confidently and motivated, and that's where the message, God's message, always helped me to come out of all this kind of fear, and has given me the second life to go away from this. Thanks you.